Chosen one, your light shines differently. You are not an ordinary person. You are a rare soul who has passed through the fire and grown stronger, illuminating the way with your light in the midst of darkness. Just like a lighthouse standing tall in a storm, your presence gives courage to everyone around you. Although you may appear quiet on the outside, an unquenchable fire burns within you, the fire of serving a divine purpose. Life has given you difficulties, but you have not fallen. You have been purified by fire like gold. You have been hardened like a diamond by pressure. Now here, in this moment, being who you are the representative of a divine power. Your journey is not only for yourself, it is to give hope and courage to others. Don't let anyone underestimate you. You have been chosen. Your energy is silent but unshakable, like an invisible force that moves mountains. And remember, the real power is not in attracting attention, but in living your faith fearlessly. Now, put on that divine light and go on your way and write 777 in the comments, because you are unstoppable. Rooted like a mountain, unyielding to the shifting skies, you've stood your ground, unshaken by doubt, untouched by distraction. While the world around you scattered in fleeting pursuits, you remained steadfast. When voices questioned your path, you chose to listen to the whisper of purpose within. And now, the world watches, bewildered, as the fruits of your devotion emerge. This isn't an isolated triumph. It's a statement of who you are. Every late-night decision, every silent sacrifice, every moment you chose growth over ease has paved this road beneath your feet. Keep walking, for this journey is yours to command. Genuine achievement isn't born from external validation. It's a private agreement between you and your purpose. The most remarkable victories are often hidden in the quiet corners of unseen effort. While others sought applause, you cultivated endurance. Picture the deep-sea current, unseen, relentless, sculpting unseen realms far beneath the surface. Its force is undeniable, its work transformative, though unnoticed by surface dwellers. Your persistence mirrors that current, silent, steady, powerful. Those who doubted your potential will soon search for explanations, puzzled by the magnitude of your ascent. Let them wonder. Let the mystery of your growth become the silent testimony of your commitment. Resilience isn't the absence of struggle. It's the art of turning obstacles into stepping stones. The storms you endured weren't curses. They were catalysts, like the molten core of the earth that churns in chaos, yet forms unbreakable rock. Your trials have solidified your resolve. Every disappointment, every unforeseen detour, every sleepless hour was not a barrier, but a builder. The hardships weren't pointless. They were the sculptor's chisel, carving a masterpiece from raw stone. This transformation didn't happen by accident. It was crafted through the fire of endurance. And now, you stand, unyielding and unstoppable, ready to claim the destiny your struggles have prepared you for. There were moments when the shadows whispered defeat, when every step felt like dragging lead through a storm. And yet you moved forward. Your strength was never in the absence of fear, but in the decision to act, despite it. Endurance is not a talent. It's a habit built in the dark when no one is watching. Like the roots of a desert tree that extend deep beneath the scorched surface, your strength has grown far beyond what is visible. Now, as the winds of change blow, you remain anchored. The battle didn't make you bitter. It made you unbreakable. Your path was never destined for mediocrity. The challenges, the betrayals, the solitary nights, they were not punishments, but preparations. Greatness isn't bestowed upon the comfortable. It is revealed through the relentless pursuit of purpose amid hardship. Imagine a sculptor facing a block of marble. With each strike of the chisel, what appears to be destruction is, in truth, revelation. The essence of your calling has been revealed in the spaces where comfort was shattered. You weren't made to follow well-trodden paths. You were born to carve new ones. The resistance you faced wasn't a sign of failure. It was evidence of your potential. Now, as you stand on the edge of a new dawn, remember, the forces that sought to break you underestimated the power of your spirit. You didn't just endure the fire, you mastered it. And from the depths of that trial, you now rise, unstoppable, unshaken, and undeniably destined for more. If you feel the abundance of divine love in your heart, now is the time to share it. You can help spread God's blessings by clicking the Super Thank You button on YouTube and contributing $20 or more. This divine gift will touch not only your life, but the souls of many through this platform. Each of you has a sacred place in God's grand design, and your generosity will be the fruit of our prayers. Act now. Share your blessings to glorify His kingdom, for you were created to do even greater things in God's loving hands. May God bless you. Purpose is not a casual pursuit. It is a calling that demands unwavering focus. When you walk with intention, you cannot afford to scatter your energy on trivial conflicts or fleeting distractions. Your journey requires discernment, recognizing which battles are worth fighting and which paths lead nowhere. The trials you've endured were never meant to break you. They were opportunities to cultivate clarity amid confusion. Now is the moment to embrace your true essence without hesitation. Let go of the doubt that once held you back, for you've already overcome storms that sought to silence your spirit. In a world clamoring for attention, your calm conviction sets you apart. While others get lost in the noise, your vision remains your anchor. Think of an artisan sculpting a masterpiece from a raw block of stone. Each deliberate strike shapes the vision, while the excess crumbles away unnoticed. So too must you chip away the distractions to reveal the brilliance of your purpose. The world will always test your resolve, throwing diversions across your path to tempt you from your goals. But success lies not in reacting to every shift in circumstance, but in holding fast to your core mission. Imagine a subterranean river flowing beneath a barren landscape. Though invisible to the eye, it carves through rock with relentless determination, shaping the land above it. Your focused energy works the same way, consistent, unseen, and unstoppable. While others fixate on surface-level obstacles, you channel your attention into purposeful action. The path of visionaries is often solitary, but solitude nurtures strength. As you ascend, the air grows thinner, and fewer can follow. Let go of the need for external approval and trust the internal compass that guides you. True influence doesn't announce itself. It radiates from an authentic presence grounded in conviction. Challenges are not indicators of misdirection. They are affirmations of your growth. Every obstacle encountered serves as a sculptor's tool, refining your character with each strike. Think of the relentless tides that polish even the roughest stone, turning jagged edges into smooth resilience. Your adversities have served a similar purpose, sanding away uncertainty and doubt until only determination remains. The most profound transformations often occur beneath the surface, beyond the reach of curious onlookers. What they perceive as sudden success is the culmination of persistent, unseen effort. Embrace the resistance. It is evidence of your progress, the friction that signals forward motion. Energy, like a silent current, shapes the environment long before words are spoken. When your thoughts align with your purpose, your presence alone shifts the atmosphere. There is no need to seek recognition. Authentic power is self-evident. Imagine standing in a still forest at dawn. Without a single sound, the sheer presence of ancient trees communicates strength and stability. Your energy works the same way, silent yet undeniable. Walk into any room with clarity and conviction, and the air changes. People might not articulate it, but they feel it, a ripple of certainty amidst the uncertainty. This influence isn't manufactured. It emerges naturally when your heart and actions align. Greatness is not reserved for the fortunate few. It is the reward for those who persist when others surrender. The trials you faced were not punishments, but lessons designed to prepare you for the magnitude of your calling. Just as metal is hardened through fire, your resilience has been forged in the crucible of adversity. The path ahead is yours, alone to walk, and it requires the same steadfastness that brought you this far. Do not fear the unknown. The same strength that carried you through past storms will illuminate the road ahead. Your purpose is not a distant dream, but a present reality waiting for your full commitment. Move forward with unwavering confidence, for the journey has just begun, and the destination is greater than you can imagine. The path to growth is paved with release. Not everyone will appreciate the shift your presence brings. Some will be captivated, seeing a reflection of what they could become. Others will resist, unsettled by the mirror of their own stagnation. But their discomfort is not your concern. You were not created to shrink for the sake of someone else's comfort. You were born to take up space, to live boldly, to embody the undeniable reality that transformation is possible. Growth often rattles those who cling to familiarity. Your confidence may unsettle those who are anchored in doubt. Elevation demands adjustments. Some will match your rise, others will falter. Let them be. Your mission is not to manage reactions, but to maintain your own alignment. The room doesn't need your permission to feel your presence. Your energy alone is the catalyst for change. When you clear the clutter of the past, you create the capacity to receive the new. Growth, after all, requires sacrifice, not of your essence, but of the attachments that tether you to outdated versions of yourself. Holding on to what no longer resonates is like carrying a lantern with an exhausted flame. Let go, not as a gesture of weakness, but as an act of self-honoring. Imagine a meteor breaking free from its orbit, no longer bound by the gravitational pull of the familiar. Your release is the first step toward your rise. Distractions are inevitable, but their power over you is optional. The world is filled with noise, opinions, comparisons, superficial benchmarks of success. Yet, the visionaries, the architects of new realities, operate on a different frequency. They don't allow passing turbulence to dictate their trajectory. Imagine an underground stream that courses through layers of earth, unseen, uncelebrated, yet persistently shaping the landscape above. Your focus should mirror that stream, unyielding, purposeful, beyond the reach of external chatter. The higher your aspirations, the thinner the crowd. Not because you are isolating yourself, but because few possess the resilience to breathe the rarefied air of purpose. Let the distractions pass like shadows on a wall. Your gaze belongs on the horizon. Every moment of struggle has been a sculptor's tool, refining the contours of your character. Resistance isn't a barrier. It's the crucible that tests and strengthens your resolve. Consider the silent resilience of a tree growing through cracked pavement. No fanfare, no recognition, just an inherent understanding that life moves toward light. Your setbacks have been the chisels of growth, each challenge carving away the excess, leaving only the core of your strength intact. What others see as overnight success is merely the unveiling of years of perseverance. Trust the process. The tension you feel is the stretching of your capacity to receive more. True influence doesn't shout, it resonates. Walk into any space with clarity and conviction, and the atmosphere shifts. It's not about arrogance, it's about authenticity. Think of a tuning fork struck in an empty hall. It doesn't demand attention, yet its vibration fills the space effortlessly. When your thoughts, actions, and beliefs align, your energy speaks louder than words. People may not always understand the source of their intrigue, but they will feel it. Presence, rooted in authenticity, becomes magnetic. Dear brothers and sisters, may God's peace be upon you today. I am here to remind you of a profound truth. Our existence is grounded in God's divine plan, unshaken by the temporal concerns of the world. As the Bible says, whatever is done in faith will return to God in abundant blessing. Luke 6:38. Like that great oak tree, our roots are deeply rooted in God's universal truth. Every step we take, every stand we take, is secured by His strength. And now, you are being offered the opportunity to be part of that blessing. When you use the Super Thank You button and donate $100, this movement will return to you 100-fold in abundance. Alignment isn't about relentless striving. It's about stepping into the current of your life's purpose. The universe operates in patterns, in flows of energy that respond to the intentions you set and the actions you take. Picture the instinctive migration of birds. No visible map, no external compass, just an inner knowing that guides them across vast distances. When you align your actions with your purpose, the same natural guidance emerges. You don't need to chase opportunities, you become a magnet for them. However, this flow demands trust. It requires releasing control over outcomes and embracing the certainty that what is meant for you will never pass you by. Let go of outdated narratives, release relationships that drain your spirit, and step into the vastness of your potential. The journey ahead is one of discovery, and the road clears when you walk with clarity and courage. Adversity is the compass that points toward transformation. It doesn't show up in stagnant lives. It visits those who dare to move forward, those who challenge limitations and reach beyond the familiar. When you decide to elevate your life, resistance intensifies, not as a deterrent, but as a testament to your momentum. Imagine a sculptor chiseling stone. Every strike brings tension, fragments fly, and dust clouds the air, but beneath the surface, a masterpiece emerges. The same principle applies to you. Hardships, betrayals, and doubts don't signify failure. They are the tools refining your strength. Most people mistake struggle for a stop sign. They hit resistance and retreat. But in truth, friction is the birthplace of resilience. Legends, innovators, and pioneers didn't forge their paths on even ground. They faced obstacles that tested their resolve. Look back on your life. The moments of greatest opposition were precursors to profound breakthroughs. The critics, the hurdles, the inner whispers urging you to quit were never random. They were the universe's way of asking, "How badly do you want this?" And your answer was clear. You didn't fold, didn't flee, didn't falter. You endured, you adapted, you persisted. Now here you are, standing tall, a living testament to the power of persistence. So when resistance returns, don't mistake it for a roadblock. Recognize it as a rite of passage, a confirmation that you are stepping into something greater. The battle isn't punishment, it's preparation. Your journey isn't just yours, it's a beacon for others navigating their own storms. Each scar you bear tells a story of survival and transformation. Your perseverance is a lighthouse, guiding others through their darkest nights. Picture an artisan weaving a tapestry. Every thread of struggle intertwines with resilience, creating a narrative that others find solace in. People don't resonate with perfection. They connect with authenticity. They draw strength from the raw, unfiltered reality of someone who faced adversity and emerged stronger. Right now, someone is watching your journey, seeking hope in your resilience. Your consistency, your refusal to quit, offers them permission to believe in their own potential. True legacy isn't etched in accolades or achievements. It's woven into the hearts of those you inspire. When you choose growth over comfort, you lay the groundwork for others to do the same. This is how movements are born, not through grand declarations, but through the quiet power of lived example. Imagine a lighthouse on a foggy night, standing firm while its beam cuts through the mist, guiding ships safely to shore. It doesn't shout or move, it simply shines with unwavering clarity. That's the essence of true strength. Strength isn't loud, it's composed. Walk into any space with genuine confidence, and your presence will shift the atmosphere without uttering a word. Picture an ancient tree, deeply rooted in the earth, standing resilient through storms and seasons. Its stillness speaks of strength. Its endurance tells a story of survival. Your inner mastery functions similarly. When your spirit is aligned with purpose, your energy speaks for you. Authentic influence doesn't demand attention. It naturally attracts it. This magnetic force isn't cultivated through external validation, but through the daily practice of self-awareness, discipline, and alignment. Spiritual strength resembles a river flowing through a desert, carving a path where none existed. The river doesn't force its way. It moves with a steady, relentless grace, trusting its course. When you walk in alignment with your divine calling, you carry the same quiet power. People may not understand it. They may even resist it because it challenges their perception of what's possible. But that's not your concern. Your task is to keep flowing, to keep moving forward with grace and determination. Strength, grounded in faith, doesn't waver when the winds of doubt blow. It stands like a mountain peak kissed by sunlight after a night of shadows. There's a divine force within you that doesn't need permission to shine. When you operate from that place, your words carry weight, your actions resonate beyond what the eye can see, and your presence alone becomes a testament to the unshakable power of belief. Picture a potter at the wheel, hands steady as they shape a lump of clay into a vessel of purpose. The process requires patience, pressure, and precision, just like your journey. Life will press and stretch you, but that's where your character is formed. That's where your strength is revealed. With each challenge, you become more refined, more resilient, more capable of holding the blessings destined for you. The journey of the chosen isn't for the faint-hearted. It's for those who understand that growth requires surrender. Surrender of the old self, the old patterns, the familiar comforts that no longer serve your evolution. Think of a caterpillar in its cocoon. It doesn't fight the transformation. It embraces the darkness, trusting that the struggle will give birth to wings. Your transformation works the same way. The discomfort isn't there to break you. It's there to prepare you for elevation. When you walk into a room with genuine confidence, you don't need to announce your presence. It's like a sunrise. The light simply arrives, and everything it touches adjusts accordingly. Your light operates in the same way. Your energy, aligned with your purpose, shifts atmospheres without fanfare. It's the byproduct of walking in divine truth, of knowing that your worth isn't rooted in external validation, but in the unshakable foundation of who you are and who you're becoming. Consider the journey of a seed buried beneath the soil. It doesn't resist the darkness, it embraces it, understanding that this phase is essential for its growth. The roots reach deep, anchoring the seedling in unseen strength, long before it ever breaks the surface. Your faith, your resilience, your quiet strength are like those roots, anchoring you in truth so that when the time comes, your growth is unstoppable. This world often mistakes noise for power. But noise fades. True power endures. It's like the difference between thunder and the steady pull of the moon. Thunder demands attention with its roar, but the moon, silent and distant, moves entire oceans. That's the kind of influence you carry when you move with purpose and conviction. You don't have to prove yourself. Your results will do that for you. When challenges come, remember this: gold is refined in fire, and diamonds are formed under pressure. The trials you face aren't punishment, they're preparation. Every obstacle is a lesson, every setback a setup for your next elevation. Trust the process. Even when it's uncomfortable, your strength is being forged in the unseen moments when you choose faith over fear, perseverance over surrender. In moments of doubt, remember the oak tree that withstood the storm. It didn't resist the wind. It allowed its branches to bend without breaking, its roots gripping the earth more deeply with each gust. Your spirit possesses that same resilience. You are crafted with divine intention, equipped with everything you need to rise above the challenges you encounter. Strength isn't measured by the absence of struggle, but by the grace with which you navigate it. It's like a sailboat, adjusting its sails to catch the wind, using even the opposing forces to propel itself forward. You too can harness adversity as fuel for your growth. The winds of life may shift, but when your spirit is anchored in truth, you'll find a way to move ahead. So walk boldly, chosen one. Let your presence speak without words. Let your actions testify to the power of faith, discipline, and alignment. The world doesn't need more noise, it needs more light. And your light, when rooted in purpose, becomes an unspoken sermon of strength, a beacon of hope for those still lost in the fog of doubt. Now is the time to share God's blessings by clicking the super thank you button on YouTube. You can contribute to His plan and be a part of this divine mission with a donation of $100 or more. Every gift reflects God's generosity, and I believe it will return to you exponentially far beyond your expectations. Remember, His protection and blessing is on your every step and every donation. You become part of His divine plan. You are a strong, radiant being, unshakable as His mighty rock. Witness God's miracles, feel the fruits of your generosity in your soul, and illuminate the world with confidence and courage. Be blessed, and let the light of the Lord guide your path. Growth requires release. Clinging to outdated beliefs, relationships, or habits that no longer serve you is like gripping a rope that's frayed and unraveling. Letting go isn't a loss, it's an invitation to ascend. Picture a tree shedding leaves in autumn. It doesn't mourn the fallen foliage. It trusts the cycle of renewal. In the same way, you must trust that releasing the old makes space for the new. The unfamiliar might feel daunting, but it's within that uncertainty that transformation takes root. Faith isn't about seeing the entire path, it's about stepping forward, knowing that each stride reveals the next. The same force that sustains the universe sustains you. Trust it. Victory, when earned through perseverance, carries a depth of satisfaction that effortless success can never replicate. Every sleepless night, every sacrifice, every moment of doubt was an investment in your future self. Now, as you stand on the cusp of realization, understand this. You are not here by accident. The storms were not missteps. They were milestones. Each trial shaped you. Each challenge fortified you. And now the crown isn't merely a symbol of success. It's a testament to your journey, to the battles fought and won. Wear it with humility, knowing that your victory isn't yours alone. It's a beacon for those still navigating their storms. Step forward with clarity and conviction. The path ahead is yours to claim.